Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today we're going to get rid of some of these wires with the Beschoi wireless mic kit. Okay, so if you're a some sort of videographer or YouTuber, or just like getting good audio with your videos, then you probably use all sorts of different microphones. Now, I've got at the moment, I'm using a Rode Video Micro for this with the pickup, as you can see. I've also used the Beschoi WM5 mic, which has got a really long cable on it, so you can get further away from the camera to get some really great audio. I've tried all sorts of lavalier mics and wireless mics, etc. But here's one that I haven't seen before, so I thought I'd give it a try. Now, this is by Beschoi. Now, they make a range of camera accessories, lens adapters, microphones, you name it. They do lots of different things. This particular looking set actually has been copied by quite a few different companies. There's a company called K&F, which also do pretty much the same version of this. So let's get out of the box and I'll show you what I mean. So in the packaging you get your usual stuff, your instructions, etc. Now, this packaging actually can be reused as a storage device for the mic packs, etc. when you're moving them to and from location, or you can just stick them in a bag. But the box has got some pretty nice foam inserts, so it does double up as a storage box, which is kind of good. Bit of recycling. So these are the mic packs themselves. So you may have seen these or similar devices to these on Amazon and eBay and places like that. Now, it is like a kind of an OEM design, which people generally tend to put their branding on. So as I say, K&F do one of these, Beschoi do it. I think Harmonic also do a version of it as well. But basically, it's a UHF wireless microphone set. So one of these goes on your camera, which they actually include a little mounting bracket, so you can put that onto a hot shoe, which I'll be showing you pictures of later. So one of these on the camera, one of these on you. Now, you can either use it handheld, comes with a little stubby microphone. So that little thing there. So that is the output, that is the input. The only thing about these devices, they do look very similar, so just make sure you read what it is on there. So in that mode, you can just use it as a handheld microphone. So if you're doing some sort of interview, then you could talk to the person, get their opinion, move it back. So it works really well like that. It doesn't look particularly great, but if you're doing outside broadcasting or something like that, then it's quite handy for that feature. Don't have to worry about the cabling. But you also get with it a traditional lavalier mic with a foam shield on it, and it's quite a compact one actually, so you can stick that in your shirt, leave the wire down through the back to your microphone pack, have it on your bum, wherever, and you can walk around up to about sort of 25-30 meters. You get some pretty good coverage. They do say with a clear line of sight, on a good day with the wind on your side, you can get up to 70 meters of kind of transmission space between you and the camera, but I think 70 meters is probably pushing it a little bit far, and you would have to have the devices on sort of really good batteries, all perfect conditions. So if you're maybe in the middle of a field, then maybe 70 meters is possible, but in a normal kind of environment, say a concert or a shopping mall, that kind of thing, I would say your distance is going to be massively diminished. But speaking of which, we will be trying that out. I'm going to take it out into the field and see what we get. That'll be an upcoming video. We won't be doing that on this video. This is just an unboxing and quick overview of the contents. So subscribe to find out how that goes. I'm going to put some batteries in this now so you can see what it's actually like when it's on. Okay, so both these devices take normal AA batteries. You can use rechargeables. I'm just using cheap batteries from IKEA, I think they are. Yeah, IKEA batteries. So it takes two AA's, which go into the front there. Now, underneath these panels, actually, there's some control elements. So you've got the channel changing option on this, on the microphone pack, and you can set it between microphone and auxiliary. So if you're trying to record some other kind of input, maybe an output from a PC or from a guitar amplifier or some other sort of PA system, you can switch that to auxiliary and you can change the settings accordingly. But with the batteries in, press and hold the power button on the top, and you get a green power light on the top, and on the display you get your channel, which there's choice of 6, and it shows you your frequency. So if I press the channel button, change the channel, and it changes the frequency accordingly. So not really a lot else you can do on the microphone pack, although if you do press the power button again, it does flash red to show you that it's muted. So if say for instance you're doing some kind of scene with an actor and they want to go to the toilet or something, or they don't want something that they say to be overheard on the camera, just press that button and it goes into sort of sleepy mode. But obviously make sure you press it again when you start filming again, otherwise you can have no sound. So that's the mic pack, and again you can use it handheld or you can use it with a lavalier mic. They do include one, but if you wanted to, you can always put your own on there. Say if you've got a particularly nice mic that you prefer using, such as a Rode Link or something like that, then you can use that. Now the actual receiver, the receiver pretty much identical, got the belt clip on it as well, which I'm not too sure really why you'd want a belt clip on it, but there you go. So it comes with a coiled cable with a right angle connector on each end, so you put that into the output, you plug the other end into your camera, which I'll be doing shortly on the Lumix G7. Again, same deal with the batteries, 2 AA batteries, and they say 2 batteries should last you up to 15 hours, which is it's pretty nice. So press and hold the power button again, and the only difference on this one is you've actually got another number, which is your volume setting. Now the volume setting goes from 0 to 16. Obviously you can play around with that in your camera settings to see what works best for you. I'm going to start off with 8, which is about halfway, so that should give a pretty good gain. And again, channel, you can change the channel, any one of those 6 channels. Now if you are using multiple of these devices at the same time, which is probably a good idea because at this price they're about £75 for the set, which I haven't mentioned yet. I actually bought these with a 10% Amazon gift card voucher, which was being promoted, so this cost me a little bit less, so you're looking at about just under £70, which was a really nice deal. Yeah, so you could use up to 4 of these at the same time, so they don't interfere with each other, changing across the channels. It would have been nice to have seen it so that if you had the channel set incorrectly, then it would give you some kind of indication that the 2 aren't synchronized, which is something the more expensive microphone brands will do. But again, it's not really a deal breaker. As long as you make sure that both are set to the correct frequency before you start, then you'll be good to go. Now the actual mounting for this onto a camera, I will quickly show you. So you put it onto the hot shoe, and then okay, so that just clips in. It's not the most elegant of ways of doing it. And then obviously you can plug in your camera's microphone position. Now this camera hasn't, this is a Lumix G3, sorry, and it doesn't have a mic input, but I wanted to show you this before I set it up on the camera, just so you can see what it looks like. But not too distracting if you're using the eyepiece, or the viewfinder. You can still get into there. It does touch on my head, but it's not going to stop you using it at all, so it's pretty cool. So I'm going to get this connected up to the G7 now and do some audio tests, and you can hear what it sounds like. So, be right back. Okay, so that is the microphone connected. Now hopefully I'm coming through nice and clear. Now this would normally be, I guess, kind of in this sort of area as a lavalier mic. But again, I'm trying to demonstrate the fact that this is a portable device, so you can use it anywhere. So I can get Kath's comments. She has no comments, so unfortunately no comments from Kath today. But there we go, it's a nice little microphone, and I can actually see from the microphone on top of the camera, I can actually see the green light to see that the power's on, which is really handy. So if you're doing this as like a one-man band setup, you can quite easily just visually see that the microphone is actually on and receiving a signal. Obviously if your camera, if you've got the LCD screen popped out and you're facing you, you can see the microphone mic level meter moving anyway, but the LED is just another nice touch so you can see that it's actually working. So this has been the Beschoi wireless lavalier mic kit, available from Amazon, £75 or thereabouts in the UK. I'll put some links in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. But if you've got any comments, queries, or anything you want to say about this, stick it in the comment section below. If you like the video, click on like. If you want to subscribe, click on the subscribe icon, and make sure you click on the chime bell as well so you get notified when I release any videos. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Now for those of you that are still here and stayed past the end credits, this is the microphone being used with the lavalier mic. So Kath did say to me that my voice, the levels looks a little bit low on the camera, so I thought I'd use the lav mic as I generally do in my videos, just to see what the quality and also the levels were like. So thanks for watching past the end credits, and we'll catch you again in the very next video. Thanks for watching.